Oh, no face. Hey, Jessica. Oh, yay. Paint. I don't know what I'm going to do tonight. Thinking something abstract. I haven't done abstract in a while. Hey, Papa. No face. Well, hi. I thought you were going to go snuggle Daddy. Go get some Daddy snuggles. He hasn't been home all week. Go get some Daddy snuggles. Go get some Daddy snuggles. Give me, you got ookies. Clean your face. Okay. You got that ookies too on that one. Clean your face. Okay. Oh, thank you. I love you. You're going to come up and visit? Up. 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 I don't have anything. That's up. No. No, Papa. It doesn't suit you. Is he talking? Yeah. He's just talking. You're going to clean your face. There we go. No face, right? Yeah. Make him a peak girl. Him a peak girl. Yes, her yet. Papa says hi. Papa says hi. Thank you. Thank you. I love you. Okay. Yeah, I know. So you getting in bed? That's my girl. Here, let me get this out of your nose. There you go. Hey, Lydia. Hey, Mark. How are you? You're going to take a nap for a little while till everybody shows up, and it's time for your snacks. All right. She drooled on me. She drooled on me. All right. I think I'm going to do abstract tonight. Is she really no face? That kind of cracks me up a little bit. we're going to do, I think I'm going to do a rough idea. I better put those back in the bin. Oh, I bumped you guys. Sorry. I think I'm going to do a rough idea of a little bit of a mountain scene. Or a hill scene. The wind has been bad today, so my allergies are just, For the most part, yeah, Papa. What I couldn't wasn't because of anything other than volume, you know, because I am half deaf, so. I heard top of the morning. Hey, Marla. All right, Lydia, try to get some rest, honey. Trying to weigh this paper down a little bit. I'll end up taping it down here in a minute. I had to dampen it. Hey, Scooter. Hey, Red. Add some shimmer. And I want a little bit of this. Hey, Gary. Sunrise. Hey, Sandy. Hey, Ben. How are you, darling? She's on the bed. There she is, snoring away. No, I'm in my space making clouds. Can't really see them yet, but I'm not ignoring shenanigans yet. No, I'm in my space making clouds. Hey, fraud. My chat froze. The chat froze. Hey, Susan. Yeah, my chat froze. That's all. I'm in my own little space, my own little. Oh, my daggum allergies. Oh, I'm making clouds. I'm making clouds. Fixing to get the scrubber. Oh, no, I'm making clouds. I'm making clouds. I'm making clouds. I promise. Just wanted a few little clouds. Now, There we go. Hey, Gnome. Hey, Dorothy. Add some shimmer in here randomly. Just a little bit of shimmer. Oh, I will. George is downstairs with the youngin'. Oh. Mona's right here behind me. She'll get snuggles when I get in bed. If not beforehand, when she gets her special cookies. All right, this guy's got some sparkle. All right. All right, let that dry completely. So we'll be back at the end of the month, towards the end of the month, not the end of the month, but towards the end of the month. We'll be back. I gotta make eye doctor appointments. No, George is a schnauzer, miniature schnauzer. I got a picture. Not that folder. On my Facebook. Yeah, George is my youngest dog. I mean, he's mine, but he is my youngest's shadow. He took to my youngest. My youngest became his person. All right. Oops, wrong one. That's him. This was when he wasn't. Oh. This was when he was in a full skirt. But since he likes to dive bomb in snow, like, whoop, like literally pounces like a cat into the snow, face first, we started taking his skirt down. So he gets a hint of a skirt now. And it makes it easier for youngest to maintain him, since she likes him fluffy but not super long. She maintains him at home, and it keeps him from getting matted up. So she maintains him at home, and I keep him groomed, and she likes him a little bit more on the fluffy side. So even his back, so he gets a hint of a skirt. So his skirt is like maybe a ½ inch long, and his back is slick. And then that allows him to grow out a little bit longer, so he gets that fluffier look. So he looks more like a puppy. And that's the way she likes him. And so he gets that fluffier look. So he goes a little bit longer in between his groomings. So he has that fluffy look longer. And it keeps it to where it's more manageable for her to keep him brushed out, so he doesn't get matted in between his groomings. Okay. Yeah, Dorothy, I definitely want to see that. So she maintains him at home and keeps him brushed out, and he doesn't have the full skirt anymore, but it's more manageable for her to keep him brushed out. He is a very sweet boy, but he still has the full beard and the full true Schnauzer face. That is standard. He's definitely keeping that, because that's Daddy's requirement. He keeps the true Schnauzer face, the traditional Schnauzer face. That's Daddy's deal, because if Daddy keeps a beard, George has to keep a beard. So and not the last time, but the time before, youngest gave him his haircut. She was tickled pink. Hey, Holly, how are you, darling? Oh boy, no bot has the reins. So, yeah. And he's just as spoiled as this one is. Sure is. I want a brownish green. So we're going to go with a natural green. Now let's start. Hey, Big Chief. And we're going to go with the natural brown. Like a desert green. I need a little more green in there. Yeah, I like that. Oh, absolutely, Holly. Absolutely. It's definitely very healing. Creating has been something that is helped me a lot with my own issues and my own traumas. I honestly don't know where I'd be if I didn't have creating. Being able to create, to process, to calm my mind, to be able to think about one thing at a time. Without overthinking. But at the same time, sometimes there are crafts that I can do that also allow me to completely block to process things. When my mind is so overstimulated that I just can't. Or it's just too painful where I just need to stop for a little while. Where I mentally need to turn my brain off. There are things that I can do to do that. And it's been so worth it. It has been so worth it. I think it's honestly a big thing that has helped keep me sane over the years. Holly, I'm going to show you something. Seriously, I'm going to show you something. Hang on. I want some of the paint strokes to show through on this, but I don't want them quite so prominent. This is a little bit of an abstract, so I just want the ideas here. Okay, I'm going to show you something. We did something. Oh, you're talking about Mark. Okay. Holly, anybody can art. Anybody and everybody. And Scooter can count. Scooter will tell you. We just did this the other day in my first members live. And this is what we did. Geographic art. Geographic art. Anybody can do this. If you can hold an implement, you can do this. If you can hold an implement, you can do this. I did this with markers. Markers. This is something really simple. You pick a color. In my case, I started with the heart because the heart is my favorite shape. And you pick a spot. And you draw your shape. Now you decide if you want the outline or a colored shape, a solid colored shape. But you did it, Scooter, and that's all that matters. You started. It's all that matters. Your lines don't have to be straight. It doesn't have to be perfect. You can color outside the lines. Who cares? Who cares? Doesn't matter. All you got to do is decide what color, pick a shape, decide if you want outline or solid. And if you can't decide where to start on the page, literally pick a spot just like that, because that's what I do. And then you draw your shape. Then you decide, you pick a spot on your shape and draw a line or two lines. You decide if you want it straight lines or curvy lines. In my case, I did a racing stripe, so I did 2 lines straight to the side. That's it. And then my next shape was the triangle, and I decided to go ahead and go with a solid shape. So I picked a different color. I decided that all my lines were going to be black. You can make all of your lines different colors. You can make them all solid color or the same color. It doesn't matter. This is all your choice. All your choice. I chose to make all of my lines black. That was my choice. All my lines I decided to make black. So I chose to make 2 lines coming off the side straight to the edge of the page. My next shape was the green triangle, and I chose to color it in. And then I chose to connect it with a broad, curvy line. And then I went to the square, and I chose a broad, angled line. That's it. That's all you do. And then once you feel like you've chosen enough shapes, and even one of my shapes, one of my randoms ended up literally on the edge of the page, just like that. So I chose to draw my diamond on the edge of the page, right where my marker ended up. So once I was done, I still felt like my page was a little empty. So I drew some extra lines to fill it up a little bit more. And that was it. Geometric art. Simple way to start. Very simple way to start. If you're intimidated with paints, this is a simple way to start. Simple markers, crayons, colored pencils, even colored pens. All right, Jessica. We'll see you later, honey. Get some rest. It's a simple way to get started. Simple doodles. Doodles with markers, doodles. It's all about the color, the shape, and a piece of paper. That's it. So something like this is an easy way to get started. Yeah, it's an easy way. And I'm serious. It's as simple. If you can hold an implement, you can do this. It's very easy to get started this way. And it's not technical. It's not, it's as simple as and deciding if you're happy with that placement. If not, you do it again. Okay, I like that spot. Let's do it. Seriously. If you can handle that. So it's a simple way to get started. As a matter of fact, let's do it. Let's do it. We're going to right now. I'm going to go long ways with my paper. Oh, Holly, you got this. We're going to do it right here. I like my lines in black. I like my lines in black, so we're going to do black. Let me move my painting here. Okay. Yeah. All right. So my favorite shape is the heart, so I always start with the heart. My favorite color is purple. Now, which color purple do I want to start with? Do I want that one or do I? I'm going with this one. All right. Okay, I think I want to connect this one to my next shape this time. So I'm not going to draw my line yet. I'm going with the light blue. I think I'm going to go, since the last time I went with my circle and it was colored in, this time I think I'm going to go the smaller circle and do a broad line. No, not ignoring, just focused. Perfect, Holly. Crayons work perfect for this. Crayons work perfect for this. Dim green. Ooh, hats. That's an interesting choice, Sandy. think I want to color this one in. I think I'm going to make this one a broad line. Kathy. All right. Cool gray. I have to constantly check because one of these is a paint or a brush end, and one is a fine end. So I gotta make sure I'm. Ooh, that's a good spot. I want to go with the what is it? What was it called, Scooter? Parallelogram. I want to make that one kind of big. Broad lines on this one. I don't want to color it in completely, but I don't want it fine lines either. There we go. I like that. These are alcohol artist markers. Oh, forgetting I turned the... I don't use them very... I know, right? So scientific. I don't use them very often, and unless I'm using them on this really heavier paper. So, I haven't used all of them yet because I don't use them very often unless I'm using them on this heavier paper. I think I'm going to come off the triangle in more on a fine line like that. Yeah, I like that. Okay. So Holly, you see how this is coming together? All right, terracotta. Actually, I think I'm going to pick the spot for this color, and I want it to go right here. And I want this one as a rectangle. A rhombus. Okay. I get those oddball shapes mixed up. I want this one to be a rectangle. This is a brown with a red undertone. All right, now I want this one to come off of the heart. Okay. Yep, I like that so far. Oh, yeah. Yeah, all those weird name shapes. I get them all confused. I get them all confused. All right. Sand. I'm using all the weird colors today. All right. I don't know where this one went. Too close to that shape. Okay. Square. Okay, this line isn't quite straight, so I'm going to color it in on this side and then on that side of the line to straighten it out. There we go. There we go. And I want the black line to come off of the circle. But I want this one to be curvy. I want something right here. Diamond. Prussian blue. And I want it this way. Wrong end. I want it right here. Kind of coming off the page a little bit. It's a good day for word colors, exactly. I want to connect it to the rectangle. I'm actually really happy with how many shapes I have. I'm happy with that. So I think I'm just going to come in with some random lines now. I think I want to come here from the corner. And the corner here of the triangle. I think I want to connect the corner here to here. Actually, I really like, yeah, if I went with like this one, the 9x12, it would be much larger. But this is just in my notebook. This is just my sketchbook, my small one. I'm actually really happy with that. Very simple, very, very simple. Very more muted, toned down colors this time versus the last one. I like this one. I'm really happy with that one. Very simple. And with this kind of art, you choose when to stop. I could keep going. I could do mini shapes. I can do, you know, all kinds of stuff with this, but it's your choice. Exactly. Exactly. So like this one, brighter, different directions, you know, the page is a different direction. So it looks completely different than this one. So each one is going to be different, even though it's the same basic shape, same basic shapes, looks completely different. So yeah, just super simple. Anybody can do it, and it's always going to look nice when it's done. Super easy. Anybody can do it. Scooter, you must be writing one hell of a report. Holly, when you're done with it, I want to see it. If you don't post a picture of it, email me a picture. I'm going to see it when you're done. I think it's probably going to end up fantastic. Yeah, I think it's going to end up fantastic. Itchy nose. Oh, I got tonight. The wind was atrocious today. Oh, good. I'm glad. I'm glad I was able to help. Always help. Happy to help. Yeah, I can't wait to see it either. So I'm even actually trying something new. I'm actually working on the back side of my page. Instead of on the front side where it's so textured, it's a little bit smoother on the back side. So it gives you a different different finished look, especially when you're dealing with watercolor paper. The backside being, yeah, right. It absorbs the water in the paint, and the paint moves differently. Yeah, it's a totally different reaction. Which I figured, since I'm going for more of an abstract idea in my painting tonight, this would be kind of an abstract mountain landscape. And I'm actually painting on the back of my watercolor paper instead of on the front. So I'm painting on the smooth side, or smoother side. And you would understand what I'm talking about. Smoother on the back side. Yes, no face, although I know that's a double entendre. The paint just moves differently. It reacts differently, absorbs differently. Yes, Kathy, it does. I'll show you. Give me a second. Yeah, it definitely is reacting much different than I'm used to. I figured this would be a perfect project to test it and see how much different it is. Okay, so the backside is much smoother. I mean, there's a little bit of a grit, but it's still much smoother. Come on, focus. Focus. Well, let's see if you can hear it. See, I'm running my nail over it, and you can, where the front side, you can see the texture. There's a little bit more texture on the front. And you can hear that there's a little bit more versus the back. So yeah, there's definitely more texture on the front of watercolor paper, depending on the brand and the type. So this is just a standard mid-grade. Hey, Wonder. I don't remember if I said it or not. This is like a mid-grade watercolor paper. So the higher the quality, the definite difference. Kathy. But yeah, it definitely there is a difference. Crickets. Hey, darling. Yeah, there is definitely a difference. And the higher the quality of the paper, that all makes a difference too. That all makes a difference too. But yeah, I figure, you know, this would be a perfect opportunity to try it out and see how it works. Oh, my allergies. My eyes are just like, oh. Yeah, Kathy. Believe it or not, I'm allergic to dogs. Yeah, y'all saw what I was doing, right? Yes, I was watching you in the computer. You were playing being goofy. I was watching you. All right, Red, get some rest, honey. Yeah, you definitely have had a lot of praise from what I've heard. I hope y'all caught that. She does not do that very often. Was you being a goofy girl? I was trying to let everybody see you playing. I was trying to let everybody see you playing. Is you ready for Cookie? Let's get Cookie. Just wait a minute. I'm getting your Cookie. I know. She's so ridiculously spoiled. Let me get my phone out of the way. You can tell everybody hi. Are you going to tell everybody hi? I love you. Because you're a good girl. You're a good girl. You're not talking loud enough. They can hear you. You just lip smacking. That's all you're doing. You're not talking enough. You're not talking loud enough. Okay. I don't know if they can hear you, but thank you for telling them hi. You've been scratching your ear again. I'll put some stuff on it. Oh my goodness. Yeah, she's criminally cute. Yes. I got you. You're my baby girl. Boop. Oh, you're home finally. Good. Yeah, she's always ready for cookies, for sure. I like you. He's my baby. Boop. I got your nose. I got your nose. All right, ciao. Yes, welcome home. I might pop in when I'm done with mine. All right. Don't push yourself. But I'm sure your crowd is ready to see you. For sure. For sure. It's just about time. What are you doing? The petey girl. Yeah, I'm sure they're ready to see you. So, if I get done before you do, I'll be seeing you. Pop by for a few minutes myself. Oh, I bet. I bet. I bet.
What are you panting for? Seriously? You're so silly.
Yep, welcome home. I have no idea what that was. No idea. No clue. I don't know. She moved. That way. Yeah, I have no idea what fell. I'll find out tomorrow when I get down on the floor and crawl behind my desk and figure out what it was. All right. Yeah. Whoopsie. Don't know what it was. I'll figure it out tomorrow, though. All right. It wasn't paintbrushes. I'm happy. I don't know what it was. All right. That sounds about right. No face. Sounds about right. Sounds about right. Mo, baby, if you's hot, get off to bed, honey. Are you back talking? Baby, if you're hot, get off the bed. Come here. Come here. If you hot, get off the bed. You know you get hot when you're up there. Silly girl. Ooh, Kathy. Go get some rest, honey. For sure. Go get some sleep, darling. She's on the floor in the hallway. "57 minutes. I see you." Oopsie. Ooh. Send me a picture. Got a small tree-like thing with a scarf. What does that mean? Interesting. I'm having fun with these little trees. I can't really move it right now. because I'm making puddles of water. Stay in tree shapes. But my desk is a drafting table, so it's at a slight angle. So to make sure that the water doesn't run, I have to put my paper back level. So I'm verified not. Ooh. All right, all right, all right. Nice. So I'm just kind of doing some weird shapes here with the water. I'm just taking paint and tapping it into the water puddle to get tree-shaped water, exactly. Oh, 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 oh. Hence why I call this abstract. It's yeah. Yeah, where is Brad? Ooh. I'm not going to show it. I'm not going to show it. I'll wait. Interesting. Oh, you definitely have to show me it. Send it to me when it's all done. We'll have to wait until it's completely done. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. We'll have to wait until it's completely done. We'll show it when it's all done. I can't wait to see it come together. Yep, I'm excited to see it come together. I wonder where Brad is. He's usually here by now, yelling about tea and bacon. Unless he's sleeping in. He might be sleeping in. I'm usually on till about midnight my time, which is Pacific time. wasn't sure how much longer I had. Yeah, something like that. Yep. Never negative. Always about the jokes and the fun. That's what I keep saying, Scooter. One day he will finally hear us. One day. One day. Exactly. Part of the family. Stuck with us, no face. These tree shapes are fun. Yep, no bots. Welcome here too. Absolutely. Do some rocks right here. All right, gotta let that dry a bit. Yeah, it is like a wacky family, that's for sure. I really enjoy hanging out with you guys. Becky. Sometimes it's nice when plans change. Sometimes it's nice. I know, I'll be honest. The reason I was late for scooter report today is I crashed and burned today. I slept most of the day. Not gonna lie. I slept most of the day. Sure did. I crashed and burned this week. Well, today. I've not been sleeping well. Yeah, apparently I did. I finally crashed and burned. And slept most of the day. I apparently was more tired than I realized. And I passed out. No face. And that was why I was late for scooter report. And if it wasn't for the fact that I have an alarm set on my phone for 2:50, I probably would not have woken up. Just saying. Yeah, I was out cold. Yeah, I was out. And even at that, the alarm went off for 15 minutes before I finally got up. And I was like, oh crap. And finally got my butt out of bed. So yeah. But I made it. I made it. Yeah. Yeah, I saw that. I was like, crap. Scooter report. Shit. I ran and got a cup of coffee and got on the computer. It's like, yep. You're slacking. You're slacking. So yeah, that's why I was late to Scooter report. They just killed who's what? What happened?